Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Sorry for the slight delay in the video. It actually took about 2 days for the rawhide to dry, and we've had bad weather too. You'll hear it, it's trying to come a thunderstorm, and I didn't want to do much without documenting it for you guys. But once your sheath is dry, you want to cut it closer to shape. And I just used a pair of scissors, and I went and just trimmed around it each side to get it closer to the size that I wanted. And I left maybe 1/4 of an inch around the outside edge that has that, where I said it was going to have like clamp tracks in it. See where each one of the clamps were. And once you get it like this, the next thing that you want to do is, sometimes when you cut it, you have to cut it and put the pieces together to figure out exactly how you want it. And I could have went right here and left the like an eye. So I could have left the bottom wider and the top wider and put cordage around the middle if I wanted to do that. Or I could just do it to one side and still have a spool that would hold cordage on it if I wanted to do that. There's so many different options for doing this. Butcher, come here, bud. Come on. But for the next piece, I just need a piece of wood that's pretty flat. Doesn't have to be super thick, but it's nice for it to be fairly flat anyway. And what I'm going to do with that is, here's a good one, pretty flat. That's what I'm going to lay the sheath on to drill holes. And I have a 1/16 drill bit in here. And if you're doing a lot of crafts and stuff, I think this thing's like $10, and it comes with 6 sizes and 672 pieces. And it's good for doing stuff like this. It doesn't have to be super fancy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start just backwards. I'm going to start here at the bottom, and then I'm going to work my way up the side. Not no crazy spacing. Just getting close. And you could use an awl for this if you wanted to. But sometimes this stuff gets pretty hard once it's completely dried out. I need a little taller piece of wood, so that the sheath itself is sitting. I'll go ahead and start putting it this other side. Ooh, little lightning. Now I'm going to move these clamps down here to some places that I had already clamped it. And just keep on drilling holes in here. gives you good holes to put your thread in versus doing it with an awl or something. But once all of your holes are drilled, we're going to stitch it up. And then after we get it stitched up, we'll go around the outside with a razor knife and clean it up. And then we'll start getting the back ready to hang it on something. It's pretty simple. Just rock and roll down through there. You can take and space your holes out evenly if you want to, if you're really that worried about it. But for doing rawhide, especially that thick, it's 4 layers thick on the top. A drill bit just works better, in my opinion. But alright guys, look, I appreciate the support. I'm going to go ahead and stitch this thing up. I have a past video on stitching up leather rawhides the same way. And when we get to the next video, it'll be the finishing touches of things. And then we'll go into dyeing it and things like that, if that's what we decide to do. But anyway, I appreciate the support. Hope everyone has a great weekend. You can check out all of our older stuff at Bushcraft Kelso on Instagram, bushcraftkelso.com for gizmos and gadgets. Check out the past videos on us putting this together. Thanks again, guys. Later.